How is everybody doing? Listen, today we're going to be doing a presentation. I'm going to be talking to you guys about health management and healthy habits, everything like that. Now this is more so my first time really giving a virtual presentation. I know for me, I like when my professors do a video like this where it's more facing me while I'm talking, because it kind of makes it feel more personalized and interactive, and it keeps me awake for one thing. However, if you would rather me just give the presentation with a voiceover, I can do that as well. So just email me if you prefer it that way instead. Also, I decided to come outside and do it outside because this is where I find a lot of my happy time, and good for my mental health is being outside. So I thought it'd be very fitting to do it outside. Also, sir. Also, I know we all talked about how much we love dogs, and dogs are literally my happy place. So I thought I'd do this video with my dog, but he's kind of being a spaz right now. But I'll introduce you guys to him really quick. This is my dog Prime. Hey, sir. Could you? Okay, wait. I'm gonna get you a better view. Prime. Buddy. He is an English bulldog. He's about 12 years old. He's getting old. He's certainly thick. Huh, bud? Huh, buddy? He is thick boy. I named him after Optimus Prime from Transformers because that was my favorite movie as a kid. Ironically, he's quite a wimp, and he's being really weird right now, so I apologize. But I thought I'd have him join us because dogs make me happy, and we're talking not only about physical health, but mental health as well. So, I brought my dog. He might be a little loud, but anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So, first I wanted to talk about healthy eating, because something I think that has been very somewhat misconstrued in today's society and things like that is there's one perfect fit for everybody, and I am a huge believer that that is not true. So I don't like being in the headspace of there's like one perfect way to be eating to make sure you're healthy. I think it's great that you learn to do that on your own and kind of like what would best work for you. So as far as healthy eating goes, I did look up like what national standards are and like what we should be doing. So they recommend you eat your fruits and vegetables, focus on whole fruits, and vary your vegetables. So especially something I'm learning in my nutrition classes, yes, eating vegetables is great, but if you continuously eat these same vegetables all the time, it's still healthy, but you're going to be lacking other vital nutrients that you need for yourself that you should be getting from a variety of different vegetables. They also recommend that you make half your grains whole grains, vary your proteins, so same thing goes as vegetables. You don't want to be eating the same exact proteins all the time. Drink and eat less sodium and saturated fats, everything like that. You don't want to be, the main thing when it comes to eating healthy is making sure moderation is a key factor. You don't want to be overeating things, and it's just as bad to be under eating. You don't want to be extreme one way or the other. Make sure you're kind of interacting with both. I did want to give you guys some snack ideas that I've found to be very useful. So we'll go from unhealthy snacks over to healthier alternatives. So for example, if you're like me, I love soda. Preferably Diet Coke, because that's like my water. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love Diet Coke, but obviously that's not ideally healthy for me or anybody else. So a healthier alternative would definitely be like water, or well, obviously water would be a better alternative, but you could also try things like kombucha. It's fermented tea. That can be really good. It kind of gives you a different flavor than water itself. And then also regular tea. I personally love peppermint tea. I just think it tastes really, it's like refreshing. I don't know how to explain it. You guys have to try peppermint tea, because as soon as you drink it, it's like so refreshing and minty, obviously. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it's really good. Something that I've been doing a lot recently is adding limes to my water, and I've actually found that I crave it more now that I add limes in, and it's super good and really replenishing and helps me feel like cleansed and like ready to go for the day. So I'd recommend that. Instead of a candy bar, you could also try protein bars. Now, those are certainly more expensive than candy bars, but if you want to kind of rework your budget, that is a healthier and better alternative. I know for me, I am a big chocolate person. I love chocolate. So instead of just like always eating chocolate, I'll just have my chocolate fix through my protein shakes or protein bars that I usually have after the gym. And that kind of makes me feel like satiated for the rest of the day. So maybe try something like that. Instead of candies, try fruits. They also give you the same sweetness kind of vibe that you're going for. Oh, please tell me you don't eat sugary cereal for breakfast. That is like a dessert for breakfast, I swear. I really wouldn't recommend that. Instead of a really sugary cereal, maybe try like oatmeal with honey in it or agave. That's also really good. I'm also, okay, more than chocolate, I really love chips all the time. I love chips. I just love anything potato. But you know what? They're not always the wisest thing to eat all freaking day. So wouldn't recommend that, but something I've been doing to substitute me always eating chips is carrots and hummus, which has been really good. It's different than just, because sometimes carrots can be kind of bland. If you're also on a budget, which a lot of us are since we're in college, I would 10 out of 10 recommend hard-boiled eggs. Listen, they're cheap. They fill you up. I could have 2 and be chilling for like 4 hours. So I would really recommend hard-boiled eggs. I personally hate them, but I'll still force myself to eat them because they make me feel good to go for the next few hours, and it's so easy, especially where we're on the go. Those are some healthy snacks. Now, like I said, everyone's body is different, so please make sure you're just listening to your body. This is the best thing you could possibly do, especially if you're trying to get more into health and fitness. Ask yourself if you're actually hungry or if you're just craving. I do that a lot. Like, I'll get bored, especially when I'm studying. Like, I need something to kind of keep me awake while I'm studying, so I usually snack when I do that. But then I have to ask myself, okay, am I actually hungry right now, or am I bored? And if the case is that you're not hungry, I find more when I ask myself that, it makes me hold myself accountable. And say it is a situation where you are just bored, just if you really want to snack, I recommend like doing healthier alternatives. Like, just have some carrots. It keeps you busy, keeps you going, but there's not any unnecessary like ingredients in there that'll really hurt you. I eat carrots all freaking day, honestly. I love carrots though. So also listen to the types of food your body needs. Carbohydrates are like our main energy source. So if you are feeling extremely tired, or you're very active in fitness and things like that, and you find like you can't get through a workout or things like that, that's your body telling you it needs energy. Don't be like me and have a monster, okay? Just get some carbs, and you can have some healthier carbs too. Like, when I say carbs, I don't mean like go have a ton of French fries, but you know, you could have a baked potato or some rice, anything like that, just like healthier alternatives. And most of all, this is like what I was saying earlier, listen to how much food your body actually needs. What I would recommend doing, because for me personally, I don't find it very hard to eat healthy. I actually really like healthy foods, but I find it hard to like work with moderation. My portion sizes are horrible, so just make sure you're eating how much you actually need and not how much you want. So what I recommend doing is have what you would consider a serving size. Just do that, and then drink some water and wait 15 minutes. If after that 15 minutes you are still hungry, go ahead and eat more. If not, then that was you're kind of like your mind playing games with you, thinking you want to eat more when really you don't. So I really recommend doing that. That's helped me a lot personally. Let me know if that works for you. Now we're gonna get on the topic of exercise. Obviously, we know exercising is very healthy for you. Exercising regularly can actually help prevent against heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and it can also increase your chances of living longer. It helps you control a healthier weight, and it can actually even help you sleep better, which I can really attest to. According to the Mayo Clinic, on average, a person should get about 30 minutes of moderate physical activity per day. So here are some ideas to stay active. It can literally be just as simple as you going on a walk for the day. Get outside, go to the gym, do it on a treadmill, whatever you need. Like, walking seems pretty minimal, but it can actually help you quite a bit. I think something we've really, like, as a society kind of mixed up is that when you exercise, it needs to be some extreme triathlon, CrossFit thing. It really doesn't. You just need to be moving your body. It's not great to be on Netflix 24 hours a day. So something my friends and I love to do is go play pickleball. We'll play it for a couple hours and keeps me active, and it's not like putting so much stress and anxiety about doing something extreme like lifting weights and stuff. My friends love to play volleyball as well, playing soccer. Something that I also think a lot of people forget to do is stretching. Stretching is so good, and I'm a big promoter of that. I've personally danced my whole life, so flexibility has always been a priority for me. But I've also found like it does kind of help. It gets your body flowing so that you can, even if you want to do that as kind of like a warm-up to your workout, or if you want to do it just as a regular thing, such as like yoga, things like that, you can always do stretching. I'm gonna keep tying this concept back into everything because this is the key to your health. Listen to your body, okay? Are you too tired to work out, or are you just unmotivated? That's something I really struggle with. I'm like, no, I'm really tired, I'm not gonna work out. And then the more I sit there and think about it, it's like, no, I'm just not motivated. And once I can distinguish the two, if I actually am too tired and I'm getting sick, please don't work out. That's gonna make it so much worse on you. I can't explain how many times I messed that up, and I would end up being sick twice as long as I should have been just because I wouldn't let myself relax. So if you're feeling sick and you're feeling tired, just rest. It's okay to not be extremely active every day or every second of the day. Now, if I do decide that I am just unmotivated, once I can distinguish that and I can stop lying to myself, I really can't convince myself not to work out at that point. Because the more I lie to myself, the more I get away with it. So hold yourself accountable. What type of workouts do your body need? So for me personally, I wouldn't say I'm doing a fitness plan, but kind of. I try to work out between 4 to 6 days a week. But, you know, while I do have set days, like for me, I do legs on Monday. And then I do shoulders and biceps on Tuesday. But if one of those days comes where I already say I'm going to be doing like leg day on Monday, and I just feel super sore, I feel stiff, what I'll do instead is stretch. Like, take that time. I'm not giving up on being active, and I'm not lying to myself, but I am holding myself accountable and telling myself it's okay. Just make sure you're listening to your body. So just stretch that day. Or if your legs are too sore but your upper body isn't, then I'll just swap it out and say, okay, I'm going to do arms today, and then I'll do legs tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be kind of replenished by then. Just be willing to try new things. I personally, I really don't, how do I put this in a correct way? I don't really like being told what to do. That's just my personality, personally. So I don't like going to classes like cycling classes or body pump. That's just like not my thing. I like to be able to put my earphones in and feel like I'm in control and I'm doing whatever I want to do. However, the rest of my family is very into that, so I don't join. But if I am going through a period where I just don't feel motivated and I'm kind of bored with my workouts, I force myself to be willing to try new things. And sometimes going to those classes, even though I don't prefer it, they help me kind of get remotivated again. So just be open to try new things like pickleball or volleyball or a cycling class or go for a run, whatever you need. Also, just figure out, like, what do you like to do? Because, like I said, my family is very big into, like, active classes, like going to body pump or CrossFit. And so for the longest time, I hated working out because that's how I thought I was supposed to do it. And then when I figured out, like, I can make up my own workouts, I started loving fitness. And don't take everyone's word for things. For me personally, I love to run. It helps ground me because when I'm running, is it my favorite activity? No. But when I'm running, sometimes it's so painful that I can only focus on the pain, and it helps me take my mind away from other things that are stressing me out. So that's why I love to run, but I really don't, like, none of my friends or family like to run. So for the longest time, I wouldn't run because I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Play around with different things and see what works for you. That's key. Okay, so now we're going to talk about sleep. Sleep is, I need more of that. Let me tell you, that's something I could work out. I don't know about you guys, but recommend. According to the National Sleep Foundation, people between the ages of 18 and 25 need at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And then if you're going to take a nap, first of all, I just want to mention, I learned a lot of this data doing a research paper for one of my classes. If you guys want, I can link that research paper that I did on sleep that has a lot more information. But that's pretty much where I've drawn this from. If you're going to take a nap, try to not make it longer than an hour. Or if you do, you want to make it, like, cut off hourly. So take a 1 hour nap or a 2 hour nap or a 3 hour nap. Don't do, like, I'm going to do an hour and 15 minutes, because this is why. Your body goes through certain stages when you sleep between, like, REM sleep and non-REM sleep. Those cycles kind of have a set time within your body of when they end. If you end one of those cycles before it's done, it'll actually make you more tired and less productive. So that's why you want to make sure, because it technically takes a full hour to go through all the sleep cycles you need. And then once you get to that hour, you can kind of replenish and you feel much better. But if you stretch it out between the hour marks, it can actually make you more tired. So just kind of keep that in mind. And yet again, here I am to annoy you. Listen to your body. This is something I had to learn, especially my first semester, was it's okay to be tired and need a nap. I personally would make myself study all the time, no matter if I was tired, and I'd find myself studying, like, the same material for an extra hour than I should have been, just because I was trying to keep myself awake. Something I try and do now, if I feel I'm too tired to study, I'll just go take a quick nap, and then I'm up and I'm actually way more productive and get way more done. So if you need a nap, listen to your body. Are you getting easily exerted? Like, do you need to take a nap when you walk up campus? I know, I do. But if you're getting easily exerted, that's also a sign you need to get more sleep. And additionally is, like, can you concentrate thoroughly? Are you being productive? Do you feel weak? Those are all signs you need to take a nap. I don't think many people have this issue, but I'll just mention it because I do. I have, like, somewhat of a fear of being unproductive. Like, I just feel like I need to be go all the time. So taking a nap, I get mad at myself because I'm like, no, you could be doing so much other things. But I've had to realize, like, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's just the way my body functions and I can't control it. So go take your nap, meditate even if you want to. That kind of helps replenish your mind. Do whatever it is you need to do, and don't get hard on yourself for it. You can't necessarily control that all the time. Okay, so now we're going to talk about stress, because that is something we are all going to deal with in our life, especially right now when it comes to school. So stress, it's the body's reaction to any change that requires adjustment or response. Stress is a normal part of life unless it takes over your life. You need to stress can be healthy in moderation, just like eating. A little bit of stress helps push you to kind of reach beyond your goals, and it helps you push your boundaries, like to get more advanced in things. But when it starts consuming your life and say, like, I'll just be fully honest with you guys. Sometimes I get so stressed when I'm studying, I'll just start crying. And I'll have a mental breakdown. It's not cute. But that's when I know, like, this is kind of getting out of control and out of hand. But, so that's when I know that I need to kind of get a control on it, because same thing, like I said, with sleep. Sometimes I get so tired I can't study productively. Well, sometimes I get so stressed I can't do anything productively, and that's something I need to recognize within myself. Good ways to prevent stress. For me, I love petting my dog. He's like, honestly, I'm kind of codependent on him, but I'm not that mad about it, you know? So pet a dog. You can go exercise, take a nap, let yourself relax. Something I've really made a priority this semester, which is kind of sad because this is the first semester I've done this, and I wish I had done this more. I've made a set plan, which is rare for me because I hate planning things. I don't like structure. I like to go with the flow. I love spontaneity. That's just how I am. It's how I function. But sometimes I've realized I need that and I shouldn't push against it so much. I've made a plan within my studying schedule. Like, I'm going to study this little amount each day, so that, say, Saturday usually is the day I pick, so that on Saturday I can have the whole day off. I don't want to look at school. I don't want to think about school. I don't want to think about any of that. No. That's my day to relax and decompress. Now, if that's not really ideal for you, just schedule like at least an hour in the day to do whatever you want to do and not deal with the stress at that time. Like I said, that can be exercising, that can be cooking. All right, and now this is where I'm going to introduce you guys to the best thing in the world. It's called the Stress Relief Center. This is a resource we have on campus. What it is, you can just go in there and kind of just chill out for the rest of the day. They have massage chairs, they have, iPods, iPads, light sound machine, biofeedback machine, inversion tables, and a lot more. You can kind of go in there and decompress. It's free. It comes with campus. You can go out there whenever you need to. Now, hours are a bit different, depending on the day, especially now with COVID. So that's definitely something you can check to. A lot of the resources I'm going to be telling you guys about, the best way to find out more information about them, type in eWeber in the Google. Takes you to like our portal and everything, and then just search the name of the resource you want to visit. So you could type in Stress Relief Center. It'll bring up the hours, the necessary requirements to use it. Like, I know they're gonna make you wear masks. It'll tell you all that type of stuff. It's in the Swenson Complex Room 124. You can also, this is something not a lot of people know. It's something I've always used though. Google Images. If you can't figure out what a building, I personally am visual, so I rather know what the building looks like than what it's called. So I'll just Google the name of the building and it'll bring up images of it, and then I know which building I'm looking for. That's something I 10 out of 10 recommend you try. So do that. And then now when it comes to the food pantry, I swear like no one knows about this and I don't know why. The food pantry, you can go fill up 2 bags of food and resources on campus for free. Obviously, like I said, it's a 2-bag limit. So, but the pantry is open Monday through Friday. Sorry. It's in the Shepherd Union room 402. Like I said, just look up an image or search it in your eWeber portal to tell you where it is or the requirements to use it. Students in need may receive a same-day use. It's a $10 food I don't know like how I said that. It's a $10 food voucher for food to be used at the food venues on campus. It's for students to obtain additional food, and if you do need more than 1 food voucher, which usually is up to 1 per month, just speak with the people there. They'll make sure to get you taken care of. they can look into accommodating if you need more food vouchers than that. So that's something to definitely keep your eye out for. And lastly, the last source I wanted to talk to you guys about, resource, is the Swenson Gym. Pretty obvious one, but if you want to work out, go work out there. You don't have to pay a fee or anything. If you have your Wildcat card, which I hope all of you do, because that really takes you places on campus. Get your Wildcat card, and then you can just scan that there and you can go work out. I do believe they're making you wear masks right now, but like I said, go to your eWeaver portal, type in the gym or wherever you want to visit, and it'll tell you all the requirements you have to have. So just kind of keep your eye out for that. But yeah, that is health and wellness and health management. If you guys do ever have any more questions, please feel free to email me. That's what I'm here for, is to help you guys. So if you have questions, concerns, email me. You know, I have to give you guys another presentation, which I'm excited about, but if you do prefer it to just be me doing a voiceover instead of talking to you guys like this, I'm more than happy to do that, so just let me know. And like I said, I'll go ahead and link this presentation, so if you want, you can follow along. If not, you can just listen to me. But yeah, that's health and wellness. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, week, night, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's a great one, because today's a beautiful day to be alive. Don't you ever forget it. Express some gratitude. That's also really good for your health. Gratitude is key. So I'm very thankful that I get the opportunity to be in your guys' presence and help educate on different resources on campus. But yeah, have a great day. I will see you guys soon. Bye.